We're not racing anymore,
This
so
is the
there's
story of a man named
no need to
Stanley.
waste the luck of the Luigi hat. It's about
Stanley
Stanley,
worked
you
for a
guys.
company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Alright.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, guys, so you heard the little story there. Just to keep it moving, I was thinking we could do number 1 and 10, but Darren, since you dominated in the last couple races, I'm going to let Isco go first. Isco, the way this is going to work, and Darren, pay attention closely because you want to pick a different path for sure. So the way this works is we basically choose a path. Sometimes it'll be obvious, like left or right, or, first door or last door or whatever. You can guide me. Or it could be, there might be some nuanced actions that you can ask me to do, but you'll have to be specific. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. So Isco, we're going to let you go first. And I'm going to give you an example. This is the only thing I'm going to spoil for you guys. The quickest ending to this game, for example, is closing the door. You may not have asked me to close this door, but that's kind of like my example of like a random action that you can ask me to do for you. But I'm not telling you to do that. This is your game, your path. Do we close the door or do we move forward, Isco? I'm going to adjust the sensitivity while you decide. This shit is fucking insane. I need like some, give me some of this. There we go. That's a lot better. Forward, you got it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's up to you, Isco. Left or right? Got you. Like I said, Darren, pay attention. You want to pick different paths. You don't have to make that choice. There's other choices, but just pay attention.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
BRB? Alright, let's just explore this room for a minute then. Let's just kind of take a look around and see if we can buy Darren enough time to come back. Let's see. Push for funding for research and development of new coffee machine. Check. What is it? Standalone graphs 40 times as wide. I don't know. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Yeah, get Chris out of the fucking broom closet, you guys. Come on, seriously. Jeez. Oh, wait. I wonder Because there's a broom closet in this game. Maybe that is relevant shit, you guys. I don't know. Hire someone to synergize paper. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire someone body to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of... The future was
Stanley
yesterday.
just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Darren's back. Dope. Now I feel like we need to come back and talk less, do unbelievably enabling. I can't fucking talk. Here we go. Aw, man, I really wanted to read that. Fuck it, we're moving forward. There will be a second run. Alright, let's see if Chris is in this broom closet, because the fucking board said to get
Stanley
Chris.
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But what if there is something here, you guys? Okay, I don't think there's anything here. I'm sorry, nobody asked me to do that. This is your run, Isco. I did not mean to make an executive decision for you. Here we go. Here, it's back in here. You got the reins again.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We have an upstairs and a downstairs option. Up to you. Alright, Isco's choosing up.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
So do we enter the number? Or do we dick around in the office for a while?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
2845.
2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, it's this way. I don't think this goes anywhere. I just wanted to double check. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I think we have to go down the elevator. It's our only path. Alright. Almost there.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You got two options here, Isco. What are you thinking? I'd like to get some like Jeopardy music in this bitch. Hold on, give me just a second, you guys. I gotta. Ooh. Wait, hold on. I can't spell this. Can somebody fucking save me and spell Jeopardy? Jeopardy. Oh shit, here we go. Is this right? Here we go. I think I got it. That's a fucking weird word. Can anybody correctly spell this word? I don't know. Nope, here we go. Perfect. Perfect. This is all I want right now. Okay, we're going for the escape path. Okay. Here we go.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ooh. So what do we want to do? Do we want to keep going? Do we want to turn around? That's up to you. We either move forward or we turn back. This is all up to you, Isco. I hope my stream is not that laggy at this point. And I'm not trying to rush you. No rush. I understand this is a heavy decision. He did say we may die at the end of this. Or are you just trolling me for the music right now? Well, I can drink to this, but I am already starting to go insane. Isco, I need you to pick an option, brother. You're killing me. You're killing me with this. Do we move forward or do we go back? And Darren, at this point, I'm up for suggestions. Jesus. Alright, Darren's saying go back. He's saving me from this god-awful Jeopardy music. Isco, this is your one time to object. Otherwise, we are going back. I'm giving you until we get to the door. I felt like I just got trolled on music so hard. Whoop.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
So it's still down to these two choices. I guess, Darren, are we going down the mind control path instead? Because I don't think we can go back from here. Yee, you got it. Isco, did I lose you? Are you still with us? Oh, I already forgot to put the Jeopardy music on because I hated it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Whoa. Look at all those TVs, guys. Holy shit. That's a lot of fucking TVs right there.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals
Whoa.
reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Whoa. I think there's only one path for us at this point. Where's 4287 at? Or that's not right. That's one too many numbers. Yeah, I'm
This mind
I'm
control
unreliable.
facility,
Don't trust me.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
a couple of them got fired. I think it's just 427. Damn it.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't
You got
it?
a number I
Was it
can
even
reach you at?
possible? Had he truly spent his
I would have to
entire
whisper
life
that to you. I don't want to throw that on the
blind to
chat,
the
of course.
world?
You mean like a phone number, I'm assuming, right, Darren?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored.
Yeah,
and
I'll have to
commanded
whisper
from
that
this
to
very
you.
place. And as the cold
Well,
reality
I'll
of
do
his
that right
past
after
began
stream,
to
for
sink
sure.
in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Are you about to crash out, bro? Is that what you're getting at? I think this is the only choice for us at this point. It's just to go down this path. But, okay, word. Cool. So it's up to you, man. We can power the system, or we can off the power to the system. Isco, what happened to you? Where are you at? Are you still with us? On. Alright, here we go.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yep.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
Fuck
Is
yeah.
that what you wanted?
Fuck
Control?
yeah. That's right.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine
Uh-oh,
can do.
indeed.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event
Oh,
this machine
shit.
is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Where do we
How
put our
voluntary
DNA?
detonation, then? Let's say,
Turn it off?
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stan?
It can't. We
It's your
can't.
time to shine. You are the star. It's
It
your
won't let
story
us.
Now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I
If
had
you
in
see
mind.
as we're
What a
coming
shame
up
we have
on
so
stuff,
little
you
time
better
left
let
to
me
enjoy
know.
it.
Otherwise, I'm going to
Merely
have to make some
moments until the
executive
bomb
decisions.
goes
Run,
off.
I
But
agree.
What precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're
Shit.
going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
It might just be
What's that?
talking shit to us.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Ah, fuck.
All right, I'm in a
Fuck.
good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you
Damn
exactly
it.
what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course,
Oh,
that was
shit.
merely in this instance of the story.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then
Oh,
dying
shit.
alone.
Oh, shit.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Oh
My
shit,
goodness,
hold on.
only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right
Yeah,
now?
I have no idea where
Or did you
we're
just
going or what
assume
we're
when you
supposed
saw
to be
that
doing.
timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
Damn
screen
you!
to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this
The big
door.
red one.
Everything, anything, something here will save me.
It's got to be the
Why
big
do you
red
think
one.
that, Stanley?
Where's
That
the
this
big
video
one?
game can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
There it is.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Activate
to see
button.
You made humble.
3
This is not
maybe?
a
Maybe I
challenge.
do it 3 times.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
I'm
But
doing
going
it
to
a third
destroy it
time.
First, so you can't.
Goodbye, employee
Take a look at the
2427.
clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Jeez,
30
this is
seconds
dark
until a
as
victory
fuck.
means nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we
Damn.
until the moment I say happily ever up.
Damn. That shit was heavy. Shit was heavy as fuck. Holy shit, you guys. That was a good ending, Darren. Alright, do you want to go one more run? Or do you want to switch it up and do something different? I kind of want to kill people if I'm being honest. But I'm trying to be a good streamer. It's up to you either way if you want to do another run. I'm going to take one more little half shot, so that'll give you time to like mull it over. I see you with the DVD, brother, and I appreciate you. I fucking appreciate it. Let's kill some bitches. I'm down for that.